Hi everybody, and thanks for joining Stamp with Tracy for today's Well Wednesday. Today I want to show you a few items that are retiring that I'm so sorry to see go, and remind you again, today is our free shipping day, so you can get free shipping for orders $75 or more. And if your order is under $150, I'd appreciate if you would use my April host code for that order. But Celebrate Sunflowers is a stamp set that I am going to truly miss from being in the catalog, and it's one of them that I will not part with. It's one that I'm going to hang on to. And that and the dies. And there are so many awesome dies in here to give you the different layers of sunflowers. And just to show you a little idea is I had cut this sunflower out with this large die here from crushed curry paper. And then I stamped the stamp of the sunflower with soft suede. And you can see how there's like little lines on there. Then I cut it out with this one to give me this look. And I used this one here on a piece of soft suede to give me this brown behind it. And then this little piece that came out of the center of the flower after I had stamped that in soft suede was what I put back on the center. And then I'm going to curve this up gently with my fingers. I just glued this on to the center so that it has the look of two separate pieces. And then I'll put that on a card with a dimensional right in the center there. And it'll be beautiful in any way that I decide to use it. But that was one of the ways I wanted to show you how to do these beautiful sunflowers. And they have leaves and branches and little sprigs and things like that that you can use as well. And here's another one that we're going to use. And this one was stamped and colored with blends. I used crushed curry to stamp it, colored it in with So Saffron, light and dark, some crumb cake, some soft suede, a little bit of Mango Melody. A lot of those colors are retiring. Soft suede is, Mango Melody, So Saffron. So I was trying to bring in some items tonight that were retiring to let you know of some of the beautiful things that if you don't have them already, that you might want to grab hold of them. So I'm just going to show you a quick way to put this card together. Both the dies and the stamp set are retiring. Now the dies are on sale. You can actually get those sunflower dies for just $23.10. They're 30% off. And the stamp set can be found on page 35. And I believe it's $24. Yes, it's $24. Okay, so you want to order those separately, but they are only in the catalog separately, but you'll get those dies at a 30% discount as well. Absolutely gorgeous. So what I was going to put together for my first card tonight is, this is a piece of thick, basic white cardstock, and I cut it at 4 1/4 down the 11-inch side. Then I folded it in half and cut off 2 3/4 inches. So it's like cut in half. Then I colored my sunflower with the blends. Oh, I'm sorry. I ran this through the painted texture 3D embossing folder, and this is not retiring. I'm very thankful for. So, we're just going to put this on here and try to get the same distance from the sides and the tops and the bottoms. And right now I only have dimensionals on the top 2 corners and here in the center, because now I'm going to tie some linen thread on there. Of course, that's if I can find it. I just had it sitting right here. My linen thread. Come on, linen thread. As you can see, I had all these blends and stuff sitting here. Here she is. Okay, so just have the linen thread here, and I'm bringing that up underneath the sunflower. So it's underneath the card. And this part was run through after I had cut off the bottom piece. You can do it either way. But I ran it through the embossing machine with that painted texture, and I just went to my crease. So I'm going to come around on this. If I can get my hands to work, trying to stay in the camera here, with this underneath, and then bring it down here towards the bottom edge and just tie a knot in it. And this is just to give it a little bit of something more to it. I saw this idea years ago, and I had saved it in my ideas because I really liked the way that it was done. And I don't know, I could have even already shown it to you years ago when sunflowers first came out in 2020. So we'll just snip that off. It's just a little knot that I wanted there. So that'll just sit behind it. Pull it over just a little bit. There we go. Now that I have it there, I'm going to go ahead and add 2 more dimensionals. And that'll sort of help hold that in place. And that'll bring my sunflower back down because I had just curled it up to put that on there. So simple as that. And then we're going to use the soft suede ink that is retiring. And we're going to say, let's celebrate you. Right underneath here. And then we're going to take the small little sunflower that is in the stamp set, and I'm going to use that crushed curry again. And I'm going to take this piece of scrap paper here and I'm going to stamp off. This crushed curry pad is old and it's kind of uneven. So I'm just going to have that in the background right there. So if you can see that, a little bit of the sunflower right there in the background. Get this out of the way before I get something on it. So there's one card. And then you could write something in here. Let's celebrate you. It could be a retirement. It could be a birthday, whatever you would like it to be. So that's the first card that we're going to make today. And then the second card, I'm using a crumb cake base. And this is 4.5 by 8.5. And then I have a piece of soft suede that is just 1/8 of an inch smaller. And again, this soft suede cardstock is retiring. As of tonight's video, I did check to make sure that the stamp set and the dies were still available, but I forgot to check whether or not the soft suede cardstock was still available. And I did do this with glue so that I could shift it around a little bit if I needed to. So that again is just 1/8 of an inch smaller. So that's 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And then this is 5 1/4 by 4. And we're going to stamp the larger sunflower with the soft suede. And we're going to just randomly be stamping that. And you could actually just leave it like that and add it to your card. And then add a cute little saying. But we're going to take it a step further, and we're going to use some of the white chalk to color in. And if you have a white chalk pen, you know, I didn't even check to see if this is still going to be in the catalog. I know I love my white chalk pen. I use it for so many different things. But I don't have to do every leaf, just some of them. And hopefully you can see the different effect that that's giving it, having that white colored in. And it will dry even a little bit lighter, so that even though I'm going over some of the soft suede here, ink, that will dry through. Again, I hope you did get a chance to place your order today for free shipping. And if you didn't, you do have till 11 p.m. tonight, 11:59 p.m. actually. And don't forget that I've mentioned previously, there is a price increase for many of the items in the catalog. Stampin' Up! Has done a great job trying to hold that price increase as much as possible. They had to raise a few things sometime last year, but it was very minimal. But now there's quite a bit of items in the catalog that are actually going to be a little higher priced. Our paper, our cardstock, envelopes. Can't remember if I did that, and that one looks like it might have been done already. As you can see, when it dries, it's very faint, but I just love this look. I'm sure it probably has a name, but I'm not quite sure what it is. But you could very gently use a blender pen and craft ink if you don't have a chalk pen. I think that would work the same way. Just want to make sure you have a light touch with it. Okay. And then again, I'm going to go ahead and add that. To my card base. Again, that's just 1/8 of an inch smaller. And I have a thanks a bunch. I believe I have that here somewhere that I'm going to put across the front here. I don't think I want to stamp it. I think I'm going to have it on a piece of raised paper. But you could use it for so many different things, as I stated before. I wanted to just get on here tonight to share something, one of my favorites, that's going to be retiring again, the Celebrate Sunflowers, that you can find on page 35 of the current catalog, and the dies are available on page 175, and the dies are on sale for $23.10. And this is an absolutely gorgeous stamp set and dies that I think that you'll enjoy owning if you don't own already. And that chalk pen, some soft suede that's retiring. Again, the coloring with this was So Saffron, Mango Melody blends. Both of those are retiring. The Crushed Curry is not retiring. the soft suede again is retiring. That's I did have that in blends, but I also used markers on this as well because they're a little bit different in color and I could get the little dots to show better. So I hope you enjoyed tonight's Wow Wednesday. And again, don't forget, tonight you can get that free shipping for any order that qualifies of $75 or more. And that $75 is before tax. So I'd appreciate it if it is under $150 to get the host code link that'll be in tonight's video, and use that link if your order is going to be under $150. If you have any questions or problems getting your order in tonight, feel free to contact me at any time, and I'll be happy to help you. Thanks again for joining me, everyone, for Stamp with Tracy's Wow Wednesday. Don't forget to like and comment to get a chance to win these 2 cards. I'll be happy to send those out to the winner, but you must both like and comment to have a chance to do so. Happy stamping!